Getting some ice. Got some ice. Alright, Mr. Pierce, let's fix you up with some ice. Put this on the bruise. Thanks, feels better already. Here, take this. Cola. Some good old-fashioned cola. I fell asleep. Well, we've saved him at least. Okay. Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Parasite Eve II on Bowjinjin, as usual. I haven't become a different person. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, there was a little clip at the beginning of this episode because I realised after doing a quick, why am I using necrosis here? After doing a quick Google of, whoops, Parasite Eve II and like what I was doing, like I realised I actually missed a very important event, which was to give, whoops, I'm getting owned here. Which, whoops, wrong spell. Oh well, at least I'm healed. Yeah, so I'm trying to do this fight, but I'm also trying to explain what I'm doing here. These fucking bugs are annoying as shit. Die already. For fuck's sake. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we missed a very important, or rather I missed a very important event where you're supposed to actually give Pierce some ice, and that's how you fully save him. So we didn't actually quite save him fully in the previous episode, but nevertheless, we're back in the shelter now with Pierce nice and safe, and I've also found the door that we're supposed to use the key card on, so let's go ahead and use that and go through here. Also, apologies for the sniffles that I have. I have hay fever and it's like kind of acting up right now. So yeah, my nose is kind of a bit blocked. So I do apologise if I'm sniffling and my nose sounds blocked, because it is. But either way, we're back again and we're making some progress here. Getting inflicted with really annoying status effects here. I'm gonna get shot in the face again. All in a day's work for Ayabrea. Master ANMC Hunter, or should I say NMC Hunter? Mist member. Not at all. Apologies for the static as well. I don't know if this is like a computer thing, but my computer seems to have like times when it feels like it wants to run smoothly, like for the past 2 episodes, and other times when it just wants to be a laggy piece of shit, basically, which is like what's happening today. I don't know if it might be anything to do with like temperature or anything like that, but are you serious? I have no ammo. Oh god. What is this status effect? I've never seen this before. Oh, well, I hope there's an ammo case here nearby somewhere, because I really need some ammo. Guy. Ouch. Swiping at me, piece of shit. That's what you get, motherfucker. Alright, so... and now... what appears to be... an operating room. So let us scope around our surroundings here and see what we can find. If you can remember back to a handful of episodes ago, we had a strange flashback where we were playing, or rather it was the perspective of a little girl who looks suspiciously like Aya, and if you can recall, she was also lying on an operating bed. So we can assume, safely I guess, that this was the operating bed that she was lying on. It does. Who is that girl indeed? I get the very chilling thought that we will meet her soon, and it won't be pretty. But we looked at that. What else was there? There were these charts on the light panel here. The X-ray of a skull. Okay, so we seem to have a discrepancy there. Anything else that we can examine here? Doesn't look like it. I need some ammo. Help. Save lives, I guess. I guess it says, that little thing on there says, help save lives, donate blood. Interesting tidbit about myself. I've never donated blood, even though, like, at several points in my life, I've actually been tempted to, you know, just as like this kind of like impulse of like, there's this altruistic impulse. I say altruistic, but you know, who knows? Like, I just wanted to seem cool, you know. I've donated blood. Okay, some culturing flasks. We have Eve number 1, Eve number 2. What are these? Aya 12, Aya 14. Okay. You might want to be a bit more surprised than that, Aya. They're cultivating these Eve cells, but why me? So of course, Eve is the how do we say that, the kind of mother brain, I guess, I don't know, of the first game, you know. Like, I don't want to spoil it too much, but like, I'll just leave it at that. So Eve is the big baddie from the first game. Here we have a chart that has miscellaneous information on it. Breaking the Fake Keeper computer virus. Restore cloud antivirus. Block all outside mail. For more info, see Ares Volume 2 on the desk. And of course, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, there's a very nice little reference for you. But as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, I was gonna make an Evangelion joke, but it was too late for that. We have a similar setup in Mist to perform septic operations and obtain DNA samples from biohazardous substances and or organisms. Okay, so we have an item box here, conveniently here. Do we have an ammo box, is what I'm wondering. Canned cola. Some good old-fashioned cola. We don't really. Oh, terminals. Computer terminals, of course, not bus terminals. Sorry, making loads of lame jokes today. So where's that weapon box? I'm sure there's one in here. We just need to find it. Ah, an electron microscope. You know what? I was talking about like how I studied chemistry a few episodes ago, and like this is really like starting to give me like flashbacks to that. You know, I haven't touched anything scientific for like years, but like this is really starting to make me remember those times, those countless hours that I spent in like a chemistry lab. Okay, so we have some monitoring equipment here with some incubators. Right. Okay. That's quite unsettling. Incubator power. So we have a row of incubators here. We didn't examine this one, I think. Oh, we did. Number 2, number 1. What's number 1? I want to see what's in number 1. Right. Very creepy indeed. How can these things still be alive though? You know, this place seems to have been abandoned and like ransacked and completely destroyed from the looks of things for quite some time. There's no trace of any of the scientists that once lived here. It's insane. But anyway, let us go into the next room before much else. So these are the sleeping quarters. Oh, no, this is the this is here. So if you were paying attention, like I wasn't, you'll remember that when I read that whiteboard, it said that we had to read a. Oh, can we unlock that door? We have to read Eris Volume 7 to find out our next plan of action. No, we can't. Can we unlock it from the other side? I guess we can. That's probably the idea of it. That was probably why I had faced those enemies before, but some bloody looking water around here. Can't go in that door yet, so let's go up in the Eve, or the Ev. Eevee. Eevee. Like, as in the Pokemon Eevee. Quite liked Eevee actually, you know, just on a random like side note, like I quite liked Eevee, although I think my favourite Pokemon was actually, oh, let's move this over. My favourite Pokemon was actually Cubone, and I don't know why. It's one of those things that, like, I just looked at the list of 151 Pokemon, or 150 as it was back, like, way back when Pokemon first came out, and I was like, I like that one, Cubone, because it looks cool and then and kind of like vulnerable looking, you know. Let's take a quick trip to the armory and get some ammo. Again, apologies for the audio, my computer's kind of a bit clunky today. Was there ammo in here? Like, I've completely forgotten, honestly. There has to be. What's in this door? Oh, the storeroom. Okay, so do we have ammo? No. Ammo? Yes. Alrighty, we're all kitted up. Raring to go. Next stop is the sleeping quarters. Home to, well, former home to Meathead Yoshida and whoever else was. It was Bowman, I guess, also lived there. So that goes to the right room. No, it didn't. It was right next door. Completely missed it. I apologise for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad with like spatial awareness. Not terrible, but like, you know, I always have to double check where I'm going just to make sure I'm going. It's also a bit of a like a compulsive thing of me as well, like just constantly checking everything in games. Right, so we need to check this thing, which was conveniently, like, you know, outlined very well in the emulator I'm playing. Right, we could have actually picked this up before, but like I was just a donut and I completely like missed it. Key items. Computer. Eris. September issue. An internet magazine special issue detecting and preventing next-gen viruses. Next-gen viruses. The next-generation computer virus Fate Keeper. This virus is actually a kind of worm that opens a hole in password protection and automatically changes the passwords it finds. Now, I'm not very familiar, if at all, with like, you know, terminology that pertains to like, you know, viruses and things like that. But like, I'm guessing a worm is something that self-propagates. Like, I have no idea. Maybe I should look it up, but I guess I will, and then I'll look back to this episode and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? So there's a worm that opens a hole in password protection and automatically changes the password it finds. The worm duplicates itself over email messages, so once an infection is detected, it's usually too late. Sort of similar to like how like the most virulent of like human viruses. Fortunately, the worm announces its arrival by displaying an animated caterpillar graphic on the screen, so you can know if you've been hit and can move on to damage control. Yeah, once it enters the system, the worm works its insidious brand of magic, digital magic of course, by rearranging the letters of the passwords it finds in alphabetical order. Letters appearing more than once are displayed with a letter and the number of times it appears. Letters appearing more than once are displayed with a letter and the number of times it appears. For example, the password CBABC would change to AB2C2. Right. To top it off, the worm displays the original password on the screen just to taunt the user. Gee, thanks. Well, actually that's very helpful of it. It's probably the most helpful computer virus I've ever heard of anyway. So we've got that, so let's head back down to Chinatown. And of course by Chinatown I mean B2 rather. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not the right way. I should be able to take this one down, right? Yeah, awesome. Can we unlock that door? Hopefully we can. Save us a lot of backtracking and needless running around. Come on, give it to me. Yes. Okay, so the computer room is through the operating room. Yeah, we're already in lab, so let's have a look on this terminal. What is the password? Melissa Meyer. Okay. Who could have known these names? It doesn't say that. Oh, right, it says it on the background. Right, okay. So that's the password. The terminal has been infected by the virus, as indicated by this lovely caterpillar here, as was explained in the computer magazine. But if we take a look at this and then we do a little puzzle. So if you remember in the magazine it says that it rearranges the password by taking each duplicated letter. So any letter that appears more than once is placed at the end, followed by the number of times it appears in the overall password. So is that right? Oh, it scrambles it. Actually, I'm not too sure. Let me read that again, because like I have the answer right there, but I just want to work it out for myself. Let's have a look at this again. Okay, so a worm works as finds in alphabetical order. Okay, alphabetical order. Got it. That was what I was missing because I skimmed over it too quickly. So A is first. So we have A. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. A3. E. I. L. M2. Reminds me of that little jingle, the sound. Sorry, getting distracted. So S2 Y. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I didn't even look at the answer. Like I just worked out for myself. So I feel smart. Connecting host system. So let's have a look here. Welcome, Dr. Bowman. Let's have a look first at the laboratory. What can you tell us about this laboratory? Selection currently unavailable. Absolutely nothing. So let's check out. Let's check out main files. No main files for us to check either. So all we have is secondary files, I guess. Let's have a look at the bulletin board. That's also unavailable. What the hell? Visit the program. What is the name of this desert? Mojave Desert. Which one is it? Which organisms possess mitochondria? Bacteria. Which agency supervises mist? The FBI. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Which method alters genes by delivering DNA via a vector? Whoops, was that right? Yeah, vector. What name is given to the theory that mankind's origin lay in one ancestral species? Africa. Mitochondria Eve. Is that a real thing? I never actually knew that. Which of these organelles contains genetic information? Mitochondria. Oh, come on, sound. Don't glitch out on me. Lab guide. Research questions. What is an ANMC? Experimental life forms created under the second Neo-Teni plan. Neo-Teni? What is the second Neo-Teni plan? The 2NP harnesses the evolutionary potential of Neo-Mitochondria to revitalize the human race. Okay. Next question. What does revitalize the human race mean? Obtain sample Neo-Mitochondria with latent power equal to or greater than that responsible for the NY incident. So the incident that we were part of before. Administer sample to the test subject. Redesign subject's genetic profile. Some big and heavy stuff here to explore evolutionary possibilities and multiple ANMC breeds. So it's pretty clear by the stage that all ANMCs were originally human. Release humanity's true potential and preserve its vitality in the coming century through planned evolution. So these guys, these scientists, these mad scientists that were living in the shelter for reasons unknown but wanting to modify the human species. Yeah, Neo-Mitochondria sample obtained January 1998. Complete. So we've got the sample. Stage 2, ANMC creation successful. But problems resulted from test subject insurrection. Will attempt a repression using clones from the sample. Right, further access denied. So it was initially successful, but then problems arose when it was released, when it was observed, I guess. Where was the test subject sample obtained? I've got a good feeling. Yeah, I knew it. Ooh, this is a shocker. Oh dear. So, yeah. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Righty ho, so we have a phone call from somewhere. Oh yeah? It's Pierce, yay! Pierce is alive, yay, we saved him. Hehehe, you're freak! Super freak. I'm in the shelter. I'm in the shelter. What? I thought I told you to take it easy after what? I'll rest later, Dr. Ryan. In the meantime, I'm hacking the shelter mainframe. Sorry, I know he's got an American accent, but I'm a programming genius. Got a gun genius. You know I don't like those things. Figures. You have to check this out. Come on up here. I'm to the north of you. Just check your GPS. You're gonna like this. Listen, Pierce. Don't move from there, okay? Don't be an idiot. Let's save it. Again, I made another mistake just now. I just saved over the save file, but oh well. Right, so Pierce somehow knew where we were, and he's telling us to head up. So let us indulge him. Let us humor him. His request. So he's. What did he say? I completely forgot. Yeah, where is he though? Oh, he's there. Okay. To the left, to the left. Beep, 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 beep. Eat my necrosith. Come on, target him. What are you doing? Ow. Okay, let's dance. Let's dance down the floor. Let's dance. Come on, girl, you know. Come on, yeah, got what I like. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but it's a good song. It's a 5 song, unless you knew that. Take that. Take that. Bullets. Grab that. Elevator. Take that. Pose. Do that. Pierce. Slap that. There's randomly some enemies here, so let's go up here and clean house a bit. Not that I would want to live here. Well, actually I would. I actually would. It could be kind of cool. Are there bullets in here? I forget. I think there were. Medical rounds. Clothing. Yep. Beep, beep, oh, what the hell was that? Okay. It kind of creeped me out a bit. Die. Ow. Dummy. No. Come on, camera. Ow. No. Don't explode. Okay. getting our experience back as well. Not as quickly as I would like, but we're getting it back nonetheless. Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. What are we getting into? You are one tough bitch. You're going forward without fear. Without fear. Level 1 without fear. To right where Pierce is. Sorry. Anyway. So, what is that thing? I wonder. Let's have a look at it. Yeah. Yeah. This better be good, Pierce. This better be good. Pierce, I was worried sick about you, man. Don't go being a hero. Likewise, man. Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you're worried about me. Okay, fair enough. But this is where you're wrong. I've got this stealth camouflage. Kind of looks like Otacon, actually. A bit. Got the same cool, like, funny personality as Otacon. Yeah, how did you know, Pierce? Okay, so we've got some Big Brother shit going on right here. Okay, that's how he knew. All right. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. I can't turn the lights off. The lift is off, but we can operate it. Operate it. Oh, right. Lift is on. Oh, what the hell. Okay, so this is Neo. Come on, static. Ah, come on. Wow. So we've got this cool ass artificial habitat going on here, which is awesome. Okay. What does that mean? What is that? A barrier? What's that to keep out? Oh right, okay. So that thing out there is the barrier. Grows on the power being broadcast from Neo-Arc. Interesting. The pupa. Okay. I don't remember him mentioning that, actually. I wasn't paying attention, but so that's the case. Now all we need to have to do is take on the Neo-Arc generator and stunt its growth big time. Stunt its growth big time. I'll do it. But where is it? Take a look here. Take a look here. I should do a higher voice for him. What are these lights? Those are ANMCs. Each dot represents a creature. Dot 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 dot. Remember that implant you'd picked up in the tower? You mean the day before yesterday? Here, take it. Here, take it. Micro device. Micro device. All the ANMCs created here have one of these implants. That means... Right. This shows ANMC locations. It's a kind of tracking system. See? That's you there, are ya? That blue point of light. Just a little trick of mine. Try pressing next. No. Okay. Alright. Okay. So that's B3. And this must be Neo-Arc, I guess. There's a heavy duty magnetic field. Okay, so that was what we were feeling when we got down to that place with the speakers. I guess I'm going. Roger that. But you... I'll stay here. But... Hey, don't worry about me. The tracker will warn me if anyone's coming. That, and I've got some unfinished business here. Like what? Top secret, sorry. Wow, okay, that's a bit... I thought we were best buds, Pierce. Keeping shit from me. I order... Okay. Anyway. So what? This shows ANMC locations. But we already have a map that does that, so like it doesn't really help us in any way. So we have new guys here now. Right, oh god. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to clear that stuff out. Fuck it, let's do it. Okay, so things are really coming to a head now. And by head I mean a pinhead. Who you calling a pinhead? That's a SpongeBob reference. Because these guys kind of remind me of Patrick from SpongeBob. Because they're so cute. Come on. God. Okay. He vomited and he died. He died from acid reflux. Yep, I love me some rifle ammo. Golem freezer. So in order to move downwards we have to go to B2 anyway. B3, B4. Let's clear B1 first then. Okay. Oh, we got Mr. Lanky. Okay, so ow. All we need to do. Okay, we got both of them. Cool. So they're just gonna slowly wallow in their own filth, whilst I make Swiss cheese out of them, like so. Yep. Don't even try, mate. Easy, so easy. Which way should we go? Should we go cloakwise or should we go anti-cloakwise? Let's go anti-cloakwise. How's our ammo looking? Come on, audio. Please, audio. Yeah, we'll do a round and then we'll get some more ammo. I think, yeah, we'll pass through the the what's it called? Anyway, so get in front of this guy. Necrosis the fuck out of him. I almost feel sorry for them, honestly. Because these guys are supposed to be kind of tough, but like Necrosis, man, it's just OP. Just OP. These fuckers, I hate these fuckers, man. Out. Can we be, ow. Yes, ow. We can be cheap. What? What happened there? They were like strangely on fire there. Don't know what happened. Maybe it was those gel monsters that did that. I have no clue.